Well, nice to get away in broad daylight for a change. Still a lot of green leafage around. I'm heading up there. Hopefully the last main road I'll cross, well, last road I'll cross until Tuesday. Dislike this path strongly, just because it's so damn long and the same scenery over and over again and lots of potholes. Do you know what else I don't like? When I'm sitting walking and all I can hear is squeaking inside my rucksack. Stop for a quick drink. I'm on the second part of the path now. That's the first part. And this is the second part. This is a bit more downhill, so it's easier. But it's hellish when it's like really wet because it muds up on the treads. So you've got to use that little high path on the side. Some mist there. So just stopped by to have a look at the land corrosion. And we've got some new trees over the river. I'm eating a Cadbury's Dairy Milk. These are new. The last 5 weeks anyway. I think it's probably from that high water we had last week. And also there's a lot more cracks and all that over there, and it's looking a lot wetter than it usually does. You all know pretty much where I am, and for the newcomers, this is the river crossing to my main woodland camp. Took all my gear off there. Just gonna have a breather before I make it. Just going to go and have a look at my little stash spot, see if I can remember where I hid my river shoes, or if I took them home with us. I can't really remember, because it's been about a month since I've been here. And I cross from here to there and then go up a dry riverbed there. That's if it's dry. You see, I don't make this crossing in winter because this bit floods and that bit floods and that island disappears, so you can't really cross it. And also this stone beach sort of thing. There's a flood breaker all along there. It's about 1 metre high. So all this floods, so I walk down the long way to get to it normally. But check the river 3 times in a row the last 3 mornings on the way to work, and the water's low and it's just perfect for crossing. It's going to be cold though, because our average night temperature at the moment is like 6 to 4 degrees, so aye. Going river shoe hunting now. I have no river shoes on this side of the river. I've checked, but I've found myself a good post to lean on to take the weight off my feet as much. And I'm just going to go for bare feet. Yeah. Right, this is going to be slow and very cold, so my hands are going to be full with my lean and pull, so I will catch you on the other side. I'm over. Actually gets to the point where every step you take, because the water's so cold, it's like when in winter and your ears are numb and you get it flicked, it really stings. Like that, every step you take just stings because they're sharp and stones, and then the big boulders and then the slimy boulders, because you'll stand on them and you think it's got your weight, and then your whole foot will just slide with the current. So yeah, walking stick is definitely a godsend in bare feet. So this dry riverbed that I'm walking up now, it has been washed out recently. As you can see, all the grass is flattened one way, pretty much my way towards me. That's typical this time of year. Normally, like when it gets to December, January, it's probably over my head. There's a lot of fallen debris. That hill's a killer. Right. Almost there. It's looking good, pretty much just how I left it. Have a gander up here. New Lena. And that one there's a lot further than it was last time too. So yeah, this bit will be a bit dodgy in winter. My camp's over there, like it's a good bit away from it and surrounded by trees that are not pine. Oh yeah, that looks great, that, doesn't it? That is going to be snug when the cold sets in. Now the benches are made with my chainsaw from driftwood. Fire reflector, wood storage dry spot. How tight them walls are, you can't even see through them. You can a bit on the top one, but the bottom ones are awesome. Grand. I think I've only got about 2 hours left of daylight, maybe 3 at a push. I'm going to get set up first, then firewood. Result, awesome walkout, quite easy. Soles of my feet are still burning from the river crossing, but sweet and all good. So again, my rucksack. Sleeping bag's hooked on with a carabiner. And then that drops back. Then the 2 clips. And then this is all my tarp stuff here. I also keep a tarp at the top of my bag too, just in case it's torrential rain, and then I can just pop the bag up and get it out, wrap it over everything, and I'm away again. So I'm going to use my green tarp because I'm going to go close to the fire and I don't want to burn my multicam one. I'm going to use my multicam frontline hammock, my snug pack underquilt, my British Army Arctic sleeping bag, and that's got all my bungee cords in it there, and that just fits in the slot here in the base of my bag, all vacuum packed and put in. which is not actually that much space considering you can see the square and that's the backboard. So I started to get my hammock up, tarps up, almost. It's quite low, keeping it low tonight just so it's I don't catch too much cold. I'm gonna get my fire going in a minute, get things rolling again. Underquilts on, sleeping bags inside. The light in this woodland is fading fast. Yeah, sleeping bags in there, you can't really see it. Just on my head torch. Got a coffee on the go. Just pretty much working through my stuff in here. Collecting a lot of firewood too, got some nice chunky logs for tonight. Almost boiled. With my brew kit, it's just pretty much a dry sack. Well, it is a dry sack. As you can see, it's got lots of stains on it. Right, I'm gonna get my fire going. My little tiny fire's on the go. Stove's away, pretty much. Just waiting for it to cool down. Temperature's dropped quite drastically in the last like 20-30 minutes. The fire will keep it at bay. Lots of nice wooden logs to burn, so should be good. It's actually really nice to be set up for the dark coming. Makes a change. So I've got my tarp up too. Put it up properly now. Fire's burning nicely. Enjoying my coffee. I just wanna, on the journey in, kinda went into a tree a little bit. I just wanna see if I scratch my neck. Feels red raw. So as I was coming in, I hooked my arm over a tree to go under it and it came down and scraped along me a bit. It's all good, because I've got some Savlon in my bag, it'll be fine. Getting a good ash base there now. I think it's almost about ready for cooking on. I think I'm going to flatten the ashes out, bring all the ash forward and put the fire on the back. Bring it up onto them stones a little bit so that we can keep the heat but cook at the same time. Okay, on our cooking bench we have chicken fillets, some stir-fry vegetables, some Old El Paso fajita mix and salsa, sweet chili sauce, flour tortilla breads, some nice salmon. Yeah, I'm going to cook all this up. Got my wok with no handle. So I've adjusted a bit of wood like there, and a bit of wood here, and there's hot ashes in the middle. And my wok is going to sit on there. I've already got my chicken fillets in the wok. getting it going. Looking super good. The salmon's on the other side over here, wrapped in tin foil on the ashes. Wow, the heat on my eyebrows is absolutely amazing. The reason why my wok has no handle because it burnt off. So into my wok once my chicken's almost done. I'm going to put my vegetables. And then my old El Paso spice and seasoning. Smells nice. Salmon's cooked. Oh yes, nice. That looks awesome. All the juices are flowing out the chicken now and mixing with the spice and sauce. It's awesome. There we go. And there we have it. Hey, I might have got carried away a little bit with that spice. Flipping heck. My lips are on fire. Whew. Definitely taste the barbecue, but wow, the spice. I'm a proper pussy when it comes to spicy. Wow. See, the key is a chocolate eclair will take the burn away from any spicy fajita. Oh. Well guys, I'm going to chill by the fire for a bit longer and then hit the sack. We'll catch you all in the morning. Morning. Oh. It's nippy. Fresh, one would say. Fire's out. I'm gonna get that bad boy lit straight away. I've got the fire going and I'll give the benches a little wipe down just to get all the leaves off them. Just stops them rotting on there. Gonna be a nice coverage though. I'm gonna get some coffee on the go, wake myself up. Coffee pot's on. Well, it's a zebra can. It's not really a coffee pot. No doubt we'll have someone correct me on that. It's a zebra can, not a coffee pot. It's going to be a nice day today. Birds are chirping, chirping. I might even just like not stay here all day. It's hot. I've got the old cheese rolls on. Went back to Sainsbury's. Do like a cheese roll. Oh wow, that's hot. And there we have our cheese rolls with bacon. enjoy this. Then I'm going to pack up. Well, I've already started packing up. Took my underquilt off, packed that in. Started to get everything into my rucksack again, because I'm going to shift onwards. It's everything packed up now. I'm going to hit the road and get back to another camp. It's me on the path. It's just it's actually bone dry for a change. Normally all the little low spots are filled with ankle deep mud, like this one here. Oh, jumped on a tree. Just been eyeing at wood on the side. There's like, oh, back there just before the woodland camp as you go up, there's like two massive oak limbs, and the oak trees must be about over 100-year-old. So you can imagine how thick the limbs are. So one limb would probably do you about a month of camping. I think when all this undergrowth dies off properly, we'll be able to see a lot better. Because it seems in here there's a lot of damaged trees. One's bigger than I could ever dream of controlling, like. They're the ones that you just best left alone to Mother Nature. I really feel we need to go down there for some reason. Might be worth a look. Just saw this fungi growing on a birch. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, so I'm not going to guess. There's a plastic bottle. I've been picking up beer cans along this path for weeks. Bloody plastic bottles. Walkers over the summer. That birch is nice. It's all mossed over now. Oh, there's a glove. There's a glove. So it's one glove, never a pair. Please, people, lose them in pairs. So I just came out of there, through there, and down onto here. And it's a nice little stone beach sort of bank. A huge power mast right in the middle of the valley, because powers will go right across. It's a village over there. Just one thing I can't get away from in Britain, unfortunately. Where I am anyway, maybe in Wales. Should go to Wales. That looks like some sort of channel in there, doesn't it? A lot deeper. It's actually a river again. All this probably floods. It does. See the water and mud lines in it. See what I mean by the mud lines now. You know this place will flood when it's either high tide or a lot of rain, or when it's winter. There's a helicopter. We're back in the woods. Pretty much where I left my bottle and my glove. And take that back with us in the bin. Well, 4 years ago this bridge got washed out. This tree here fell across it, smashed the handrails off it, and also the steps, which just kind of all bent out and pushed one way because of land slidage. Looking good now, making good time. Pretty much at the top of the valley on this side. Yeah, you can tell this tree's totally going to fall down this year. Some angle. Back at the new build area. Everything's just as I left it, apart from a lot more leaves around. So I'm building a debris wall. It's basically just picking up all the rotten wood, getting it in roughly equal length and just stacking it that way. It'll be packed in. I've got rocks at either side of it to wedge it, so I can take it up quite high. There's a lot of rotten wood around here, so no string or nothing, just all the rotten wood piled in one spot. And it started to rain, so I'm going to have to stop and put a tarp up, because all my shit's going to get wet. I'm going to stop on my debris wall for today, I think. Done quite a lot. It's nice and sturdy too. I'm going to get my hammock set up and the fire going. I've spent all this time collecting this debris. I'm all set up now, ready to get the fire going. Debris wall, I love it. Put some more stones around my fire too. Just going to do a little bit each week as I come. Quite high up this week, but just for the crack. Got my little gas stove on, just for a quick brew while I'm collecting firewood, and started collecting a lot of firewood over there. Got all that. Just all dead off the tops of that trees that I've been using. Fire's on the go. Pretty much the last of my fire kit. Last little bit of fat wood I had. It's time to harvest some more next week, I think. Back view. A debris wall is going to be spot on. Once it's another like half a metre high. Dragged in that rock, used that as a seat in the corner. The other debris wall sort of started there. I'll join onto that corner of that one. Awesome, just all debris just piled crisscross on the walls, as you can see. Some this way and then some that way. Everything's sitting on that. Got my grill on. My macaroni cheese is cooking. That won't be long. My steak. Nice 8-ounce sirloin. Grand. Just turn my steak. It's looking grand. Macaroni cheese is all ready. That bad boy off. My debris wall over there is looking grand too. It's getting the outer limits measured out. Sweet. There we go. My sirloin steak and macaroni cheese. And for dessert I'm having coffee and a mini Kipling tart. My pile of wood collection is going well. I'm almost level with the stone now on the back wall, and this side walls are way high. Been using that as a seat. Can you just put stuff on the back of it? Looking pretty awesome for a pile of rotten wood. And the woodland looks a lot tidier. We got all the debris just overpowering the floor. Well, as you can see, the skyline, it's getting pretty dark. I'm absolutely knackered doing all the debris collecting. So before I go to bed, I've got the jam roly-poly pudding heating next to the fire on the hot rocks. I've got a custard over there too I'm going to put in the pan. Custard's done. There we have it. Oh. Well guys, that's me for today. We'll catch you all in the morning. Morning. I've been up for about 20 minutes. Just got my fire going again, and it was really cold out this morning. So yeah, I'm back in my sleeping bag for 5 minutes. Just get my socks back on and get up, I think. Get some coffee and porridge on the go. Fire's raging good and proper. I'm up and on the go, just packing up. Got my underquilt off already in my bag. Gonna make my porridge and my coffee. There we go. Got my porridge, my coffee, and chilling next to my fire. Have my hammock down. Pretty much just the last few things to pack up and I'm sweet. So I'm gonna sit and chill. That's me all packed up. I'm gonna get going. And it's quite weird because it's not light yet. Not even a bit. Someone's forgot to pay the electrical bill. It is very wet on these open fields. Boots are still dry though inside. Them lights you can see in the distance is a city. Almost home. I can see a morning mist across the fields on the river. Looks cool. You can't see it though. Shame. Well guys, that's on me almost home. I'm gonna call it a day for now. We'll catch y'all next week. Almost at the main roads now.